Hello, my name is Valeria Gamarra, and my capstone project is to launch my own fashion line called Just Like You. I am Peruvian, and I was introduced to the world of knitting from a very young age. I watched my grandmother knit, and she let me finish her knitting. She taught me basic knitting patterns, and she helped me practice my making different items. I decided I wanted to use this experience to own my own brand of clothing. My goal from the first moment I started this project was to make teenagers find their own style. I see teenagers picking clothes because they see other people wearing them, not because it is their own style. I hope my clothes help other people express their own personality. My grandmother still lives in Peru. She is still mentoring me to help me learn how to crochet. It's difficult because of the long distance, so we make video calls and she teach me through a screen. In the fall, I made variety of knitting products, including stuffed animal plushies, purse, purses, headbands, shirts, hats, and shawls. Each product takes at least 2 hours for me to make depending on the size and difficulty. I made almost 50 items that I saw at the Rising Star drive-in concert. I almost sold out of all of my products and made over $450. I learned several things from making products this fall. I learned how to interact with people, to talk about my products, to help it sell. I realized they need to know that I made it by hand, learning from my grandmother. People loved my story and want to buy more. To be able to share my story with other people, I made a catalog of my products that people could watch on YouTube. I also learned how to calculate my product cost. I had priced items too low. I didn't know this until I calculated the amount of materials and time I put into making each item. I had only been paying myself about $2 an hour for knitting, which was way too low. After calculating my time and product cost, I realized that I need to raise my overall price to fairly pay myself for the work I was doing. This spring, I decided I wanted to create a full fashion line with a fashion show that all of the students in my school will see. To do this, I worked with my faculty advisor, Mrs. Specht. She helped me put each outfit together and find student models to wear my products. I also had a Zoom meeting with an industry mentor named Mrs. Ashley, who owns a store called Franklin and Rosemary. She holds runway shows for her clothing. Her advice was to come up with an overall theme from the show that is support through decorations, music, and social medias hashtags. She said I should also aim to have 12 to 15 outfits in my show and organize them by model on a clothing rank. She also advised me to have the models wear basic jeans, sneakers, and plain clothing so it will make my crochet products stand out. The hardest thing about launching my own fashion line is figuring out your outfits and design, then finding time to make the products. Since it is all handmade and I do it myself, I can make a lot of items. I have a high demand for my clothing. but not enough of it for my customers. In the future, if I keep making and selling my clothes, I might need to find other people who could also crochet so we could make more items. Here are some of the photos of my clothing line. My teacher, Mrs. Todd, actually wore one of my shirts to her state teacher of the year interview. You can buy my products to wear too on Instagram, just like you. Pro.